Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we're back in the world of space astronomy, picking up right where we left off. So last episode we made ourselves a sag mill and a Stirling generator. Now we are going to work on getting us a capacitor bank. So this should be fairly easy. Let's grab a couple more gold. We're still a little light on gold. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves some more. Wait, I have iron on me. Copper, gold, redstone. Let's grab these. Might not even need this gold, which would be awesome. Redstone. Yeah, we should be good to go. Hopefully that will be everything we need. So, let's first off start by making... What am I missing? Oh, did I not grab copper? Whoopsie. My bad. Alright, let's do copper. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Perfect. We actually didn't have to use any of our gold ingots. I need to be... I don't care if it's blue. I just need a block of redstone. Give me that. Stupid game. Alright, and boom. There we go. Now what we'll do is we will pick up this guy. Hope it holds its power. Put that down. And then put this guy on top. It did hold its power, and now this guy should be juicing up. This should still be getting power, and as soon as this gets some power in it, we can then throw our jetpack in it. Cool. Okay. So let's get back to what we were working on in the book, and it is the power armor tinker table. Power armor tinker table. Alright, so we needed an electrum, we needed some tin, iron, glass, tin, iron, glass, that's good for that, electrum, silver, and redstone. We saw some redstone on us. Let's grab a little bit of silver here. Let's see if we can hammer this guy out real quick. So let's make this first off, boom, and then we should be able to make this pretty simply. We can. And then we need that electrum. Forgot the electrum. Electrum. Alright. And finally... Nope. Just kidding. One more piece. Just joking. Just joshing you. Alright. Unless your name isn't Josh, then I'm just whatever your name is. Yeah. Alright. And the table. Let's see. Does that finish that off? It almost does. Now, we need to make this stuff. So we need Invar and wiring. Wiring is made by copper and silver. It's pretty easy. Invar and... Okay, so we just need a bunch of Invar. To get Invar, we mix iron, 2 iron, and 1 nickel or ferrous. So let's see what we got here. There's some ferrous. We got some iron. Let's turn this back off. So let's throw this in, and we'll throw in, what, 10, 20? 20 of these. Should hopefully make what we need. Okay. And then that copper wiring, we're going to need 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. So we're going to need some more of our copper. And then, what was the other thing? Was it tin? Silver. Which we have plenty of silver. Okay. So we're going to need 8 of these. I think I probably grabbed too much because I think this makes 8 at a time. So, boom. Perfect. One set. Done. Being a little bit stingy with the resources for now. 30 molten Invar. We'll get that pumping out, and we will give it a hand because we need the stuff. Alright. Got 1 so far in there. Get up a couple blocks of this. Should actually be close to what we need. Could work this over real quick. Perfect. Now this power armor tinker table can actually be pretty cool, but it can get a little elaborate in what it needs. But so let's just do this. So we're gonna make this. Okay. Then we're going to make this. Okay. And let's pull this stuff out. It makes it a little bit easier. Then we're going to make these. And then finally, we're going to make these. Alright, so there's all of our power armor. Let's see what that does. Now it wants to make an LV capacitor recipe. So we need a battery, which means we're going to need some stuff. We're going to need a precision sledgehammer and some snips. Rubber shouldn't be an issue. Let's see, do I have just regular rubber cooked up? I do not. Alright, so let's kind of clean up some of this inventory super duper quick. Let's throw this. Just putting all the tech stuff away. Put our chest plate in here. Go ahead and throw these ingots in here like that. Throw the redstone in like that. Throw the glass in like that. And we're probably good there. Okay, so we need to make, because we need a precision sledgehammer. And to get that, we basically just use iron and sticks. That's pretty simple. We got sticks on us, so let's go ahead and grab ourselves 5 iron. Okay, and wrap this around like that. A couple of sticks. All right, got a precision sledgehammer. And then we need, I think they're called wire cutters. Yep, these right here. We need 3 iron plates. Okay, that should be pretty easy. Let's give ourselves 5 more iron. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I'm hoping this is an easier version. It is. There we go. And then we come around like this and like that, and we got ourselves snips. Let's run out here real quick and grab us a little bit of the rubber that we have going. And let's see something. Uses. What happens if I just smelt this? Okay. I don't have much interest in this rubber wood. I know we can get more rubber out of it, but to be honest, I'm a little bit more interested in getting the charcoal out of it. So we get that in there. We get this in here. Get that cooking up. All right. So we are looking to make a LV battery? LV capacitor. Okay. So to make this, we are going to first off have to get some tin item casings. To do that, we just got to make that. So we need 2 pieces of tin. And I know tin is something I'm thinking we're a little bit low on. And so low that we actually don't have enough. What about in here? Iron, invar, copper, aluminum, silver. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get all of our ingots together so we can have a better idea of exactly what we have. Boom. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any tin inside of here? Osmium, nickel, tin. There we go. That's what Modi needed. So let's get that cooking up. This guy is out of juice, hence why I want the charcoal to keep these guys cooking. And we got a little bit of this. All right, so we need, that's tin, and then this is also tin, so we're kind of waiting on both of those. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a little bit of redstone. That should be good. It's nighttime. Let's go ahead and sleep. I'm not seeing a whole lot of villagers on our map anymore, and I think it's for the lack of sleeping that may have something to do with that. All right, we got the tin coming in. And we're going to first and foremost do that. Then we're going to take 2 of those. So we get that. So that's taken care of. And then we are going to go and get our snips. And we're going to do this to make that. Right? And then I believe, was it? No, I think it was just 1. So we're going to then take these with this. Gives us that. All right. There we go. And then we're we're just going to need to make some more of this wiring, which was silver and copper. Let's get that out of the way. Let's see. 3 silver, 6 copper. Good. All right, and boom. And this will give us 8, so we'll have some extras. All right, so now we should be able to make this. Wait, why? Here, here, and here, and here. Gives us a battery. And then, boom. Why is that not making? Here and here. That gives us an LV capacitor. So, for use in Tinker Table, a simple capacitor can store and discharge large amounts of energy rapidly. I messed up the words in that. Hope you didn't notice. Oh my God, we have to make 4 of them. Okay, so we have plenty of that. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gives us that. And then that should be enough. And then we're actually going to need more copper. Yeah, we have to. I forgot we have to put 1 on each piece. So 3 silver. In between episodes, I will go kooky on mining and processing. Okay, so silver, copper, crap. Silver, copper, and copper. Yeah. Okay, so to make these, there's that, and there's that. That should give us 3 more. Perfect. We put the 3 here, and we go up and around, and boom. Now we have 4 of them. All right, and that gives us, glider wings, servo motor, and a reward bag. Pretty sweet. If you ask me, let's see what's in our reward bag. We got... What are these for? Industrial craft. I do not care about those whatsoever. Alright, so if we do this, and it seems like it's making us make stuff we don't need. I should probably get the table. Alright, so this is probably one of the coolest blocks in Minecraft. I'm actually going to let it float here, so you can really kind of just drink this in. Alright, so helmet. Let's see. Basic battery needs 1 of these. Okay. In here, we're going to do the same thing. In here, we're going to do the same thing. In here, we're going to do the same thing. And now we have batteries in all of them. Now on this one, we need 2 glider wings. Oh, it did only give me 1. Are you kidding me? How do we make these? That's not too bad. That's just a lot of copper. It gave me 2 glider wings. You son of a bitch. Okay, so either way, we got some things on here. Oh, stop being weird, game. Alright, so let's pop into here. And that takes care of this side minus the obsidian. We still need to catch 10 cows. Now, we got some juice coming in here. Let's go ahead and pop in our jetpack. Come over here and we'll split this. Keep the power pumping. Alright. And we are full. So what do we need to get for this last bit? We needed to kill 6 more cows. And now, with the power of flight, maybe our cow hunting will be just a scooch easier. Of course, I really don't need it right now because this is all pretty easy terrain. But let's just go let's get out of the house a little bit. We'll go for a little lively jaunt and see if we can get our cow murdering on. Because, if you ask me, you're going to spend the whole day cooped up in the house, working on things. Nothing really works out the kinks like a good old-fashioned just cow murder spree. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. That's a hole. Holy crap, I almost fell down there. Good thing we have a jetpack. Alright, good to see we got another meteorite over here with some lava. That's handy as heck. But unfortunately, once again, we are a little bit wrapped around with this damn desert. Alright. Which will not help our cow situation. We got plenty of oil out here, which is going to be extremely helpful. It looks like we got a friend over here. Where you at, friend? Where you at, friend? Shows that he's right here. Is he underground? New friend. Okay, and he's gone. Alright, good. I never made a sleeping bag or anything, did I? Deserts. Not the place to find cows. Ironically, I live in a desert, and there are cattle ranches here. Never made any sense to me, but whatever. Hi, Creeper, just rocking out. Look at him. Look at him getting his jam on. Jam on. Jam on, Creeper. Alright, so let's do that. What is that? What are these? What is this? Oh, saltpeter. Cool. You following me? Alright. So, yeah, I think we're a little out of luck on the cow front. Yeah, let's just kind of come in light. Ah, came in a little tough. Let's go ahead and head home. And before we finish up, so that kind of floats there. I can take care of that later. Machines and equipment, it was kind of escalating quite a bit. We need a bunch of yellorium, and I don't even know if we've found any yellorium yet. Got 2 vibrant alloy, that's kind of handy. Yeah, I haven't even got any of that yet. Let's hop down here, a skadoosh. You can see I started mining around. Lots of iron and whatnot. I don't know if I found any yellorium, or maybe I couldn't pick it up or something. Nope, I just was lazy and just didn't pick it up. Alright, well, it looks like I'm going to have to be hunting around for some yellorite. Grab what I can. So, alright, so lots of mining. Lots of resources. That is my plan. Oh, Jesus, it's everywhere. I'm just lazy. Lots of just getting all of this stuff, cooking it on up. You know, I wouldn't mind getting a little bit into big reactors. I got to make myself another pick, so I can work on that as well. So, all right, let's head home and just do a quick overview of our book. Ow. All right, so let's see what we're kind of building up to. So we are going to want to get a windmill, but to get a windmill, we are going to need treated wood. To get treated wood, we will need whatever the hell it's called. This stuff. And to get that, we're going to need to get a coke oven going. So there's that. So that will be something we'll be working on soon. I'm really kind of avoiding the stuff to go to space because I get a feeling we get a lot more to do. Tools and weapons. It wants us to make this laser gun, which involves us making it. How the hell do I get a beam core? Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, so we might be getting that stuff a little bit sooner, and then we make this stuff by making compressed steel, and then that's just compressed iron. So maybe we will make a compressor soon. And that is that. Science and research we haven't even touched. I need to make a scrapper, which seems pretty easy. What does that get us? It gives us a chicken and pig. And then, yeah, this is the DNA stuff that I know nothing about. So it looks like those are all of our chapters. So I think the big thing is going to be for me to really get into getting some heavy-duty mining going. I may off camera make a alloy smelter, only because then, you know, we could basically be using both of these. Let's actually get this thorium cooking. Why not, right? And we'll kind of clean up a little bit. So, all right, guys, we're going to wrap it up there. We do have some more work ahead of us, but I am not overly concerned, to be dead honest with you. But the main thing is going to be getting our stuff going here for let's put this in here, tech, you know, getting our stuff going for like ingots and whatnot. Keep this cooking. This guy is building up. Let's kind of just make sure what our power looks like out here. We're good. Oh wow, it's actually taking the wood and just straight up cooking it. I don't know how I feel about that, but whatever. But we're getting still a good amount here. And how's this bad boy down here treating? Yeah, we're good there too. All right, guys. So yes, when you come back, so many ingots, you'll throw up. 1 puke worth of ingots. It's a measurement now. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. And if you want to pick up a server, make sure you go. I'm sure you're sick of hearing me talk about it, but too bad. Head over to Aim to Game. They are, without them, there would be no multiplayer videos. No videos with Snoop, with Heather, with Krista, with Skittles. That might not be too bad, but either way, without them, we would not have that stuff. So make sure, oh, I can't cook it in here. Can I break this down in here? But make sure if that is something you want to get, you head over to Aim to Game. So, all right, guys, wait, until the next episode of Space Astronomy, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.